Greetings, I am Dr. Crow, and welcome back. It's been a while. Sorry, I have been busy with school lately and, fighting heresy along the way, as usual. But hopefully everything is well with you. I have missed you. Today we will continue the romance genre known as dating advice. Because I plan to keep my promise. And in my promise, I said that I was going to talk about men giving advice to other men. So let's begin.
Tell me why I feel unwanted. Damn.
Here's some dating advice from a retired fuckboy.
Starting off strong with a lustful man. Now, I know I made a short about him a while back, but just like how his sins are repeated, so is my criticism.
Enough with the insecurity. If you're going through someone's phone, you're insecure. If you're checking their location, constantly trying to figure out what they're doing and where they're at, you're insecure. And if you are telling someone where they can and cannot go, you are insecure. Biggest red flag of all time.
Oh yeah? Big talk for a man who just gave the most basic insult of all time. You're insecure? Really now? That's your advice? That's your take? As if that can even count as advice. Like, it's not the go-to line on social media whenever someone, dares to question their partner's behavior. It has almost become as annoying as people like you.
When has it ever been okay to tell a grown-ass person where they can and cannot go? If you don't trust your girlfriend or boyfriend enough to go out in public, you need to check yourself. Clearly you have issues that you're not okay with. All right, listen, let's be secure in ourselves before we decide to get in a relationship.
Yeah, and let's use logic before spouting nonsense. First of all, no one criticizes their partner for going out in public. What the hell is that even supposed to mean? Here, let me give you an example.
Honey, I am going to the store.
Baby, I cannot be okay with that, you going out in public.
Why not?
Well, because it's dangerous.
Going to the store?
Do you think the world plays out like that or more like this?
Honey, I am going to the club with my friends.
What the Baby, what are you wearing? Do you have any idea what time it is?
However, in your world, I guess it's supposed to go something like this.
Honey, I'm going to the club with my friends.
No problem, babe. Nothing wrong with going out in public.
Thanks, babe. So glad I am not dating an insecure man.
Yeah, not many of us left.
Right now, police are searching for the person who shot and killed a young woman.
You're insecure.
Shut up, you man baby.
99% of relationships fail because someone is insecure.
No, they don't. The number one reason for why relationships fail is because of different core values. Where are you getting this information from? Is it from this woman? Because it seems both of you have a habit of talking out your ass.
Let's break this down. Why do you go through someone's phone? You go through someone's phone because you're trying to find evidence that they're cheating on you. But why? Because you're trying to satisfy this urge that, oh, I'm not good enough, so they must be looking for someone else in their phone. So what does that stem back to? That's actually nothing that they're doing wrong.
Listen, tough guy. Who said that going through someone's phone has to be about suspicion of infidelity? Why can it not be about trust, comfort, and mutual openness? You do know that in some relationships, both partners freely check each other's phone as a sign of transparency. And by the way, what do you mean satisfying an urge? You block of cheese, that's not an urge, it's a belief about oneself.
It is on you. It is the fact that you think that you are not good enough, so they must be finding someone else. And if your man, this is more so of a man thing, if your man tells you that you can't go somewhere, that is because he is an insecure little bitch who can't handle you or can't handle the fact that you're going to go out in public and get attention.
Calm down, we get it. You are a male feminist taking a stand for women. I'm sure you didn't say that just to grab the women's approval in the comments, right? And who are you to call someone in a relationship insecure? What exactly makes them insecure? For not wanting their partner to behave inappropriately? Have you ever considered that some people actually live by values whether they are religious or otherwise. Just because you lack respect doesn't mean everyone else does.
So, 1, you're too hot for him, already know it. 3,
Learn how to count. You left out number 2.
I just feel like that, girl, you gotta go. You gotta go. So here's the thing. If you're trying to find a healthy relationship, find someone else who is completely happy on their own, who is completely independent, and someone who is completely secure in themselves. And you'll never have to deal with any of that fucking stupid, petty shit.
He's trying so hard to make it seem like setting boundaries with your partner automatically makes you insecure. And you have so many idiots in the comments agreeing with him. And the only reason why people like them and him exist is because when they do something wrong and don't want to change, it is much easier to label the other person as insecure than to take responsibility.
The biggest mistake I've ever made with women is caring.
No, the biggest mistake you ever made was a TikTok account.
You just can't care at all. You have to be nonchalant, you have to be detached. When you care, when you put your emotions into a woman, they will always let you down.
Look, buddy, I know there are a lot of women on the internet constantly saying that they want to be treated like trash, which in this case, yeah, sure, what you are saying can apply. However, you need to get that idea out of your head. Because those are not normal women, and they don't represent the majority of women in the real world. If the cost of staying with one is to toss away your basic humanity and decency, where you become a careless and disrespectful partner, then that is simply a relationship not worth pursuing.
You cannot depend on them to be decent.
Yes, you can. Just because it's rare on social media doesn't mean it applies to real life.
You have to detach, you have to not care. When you do so, they will chase you. If you want to learn the system, click the link in bio.
Of course it's in the bio. Where else would it be?
Like that, it's confusing to the core.
Never ask can I questions. It gives them an option to say no every time you ask an open-ended question. Can I have your number? No. Can you go on a date with me? No. For most people, you have to direct them exactly to where you want them to go. So how do you reword the questions we just went over? Simple. The first one, here, put your number in. The second one, found a new burger spot in the city. We have to go. Pick you up Saturday around 7.
Okay, look, I get what he is trying to say, which is basically to be more assertive and speak with confidence. But it is also worth mentioning that this skips consent and assumes compliance. This type of behavior can shift interactions from a request to a command, which can feel coercive or disrespectful. I can only see this working if you know the person very well or if the interest is already clearly mutual.
'Cause I know you want it all, and if you
There are guys out there that attract the highest quality of girls, and they do so effortlessly.
There are guys out there that attract the highest quality of girls and they do so effortlessly. He's trying so hard to make his voice sound deep, but he just ends up sounding like a budget Batman. Mind you that this is also a big channel and this video is his most popular one. What the hell are those thumbnails, by the way?
On the other side, you will find many guys that can't get laid, and that is why they are bitter. They will say things like, screw all girls, and they aren't worth the time. They would rather give up completely than admit they need to improve. The truth is that girls can make life more fun. It is always good to focus on yourself, but you have to stay honest with yourself. Don't start blaming girls for your own shortcomings. Instead, learn from videos like this one and become better with them in real life. That way, you can also attract any girl you want. We will discuss 3 things that will make you irresistible to women.
Well then, let's hear it.
Number 1, high energy. Women are attracted to energetic, confident men. They crave a man that is oozing with confidence and is overflowing with energy. When I say this, I'm not saying to act like a clown or behave like a fool. Think of the alpha gorilla.
Got it, behave like a gorilla. Okay, jokes aside, that is a failed example. The red pill community has a serious problem with constantly comparing human behavior to the animal kingdom. But let me be fair here. I know that he is trying to say that you need to be confident and energetic. However, is that really a piece of advice I mean, come on now, that is something basic that everyone knows. By the way, the video is quite long, so I am just going to pick up, the most important parts.
Number 2. Be charismatic. Charismatic men are perceived as both likable and powerful, a dynamic, irresistible combination that drives women insane and makes them obsessed.
Drives women insane and makes them obsessed. Listen, pal, the best woman can do is see it as an attractive trait in you. That's all.
Charisma is what allows you to command a room.
Why would being charismatic make you command a room?
Draw others to you and convince people of your ideas. It's an essential part of being the kind of leader who wins devoted followers willing to go to the ends of the earth for him.
I don't understand. Was this video about getting girls or becoming the leader of a nation?
Charisma may seem like a mysterious quality, something that some men are born with and some are not. But this is happily not the case. You don't need to have hit the genetic charisma lottery in order to develop yourself into a man with powerful magnetism. We have already discussed having high energy, which is a very important factor when it comes to having charisma. To be charismatic, you have to be able to listen more than you talk. This will make you more mysterious.
But you just said that being charismatic makes you command the room. How is that going to happen if you are quiet and mysterious? Come on now.
And it makes the other person feel important and good about themselves. Ask questions, maintain eye contact, smile, frown, nod, respond, not so much verbally, but non-verbally.
Again, this is just basic advice. He is basically just saying to engage in the conversation.
Number 3.
Okay, number 3. This is the last one. It better be actual advice.
Smell good, dress good. While we're taught not to judge a book by its cover, first impressions always matter, especially to girls. If you smell bad and you look like a homeless person, you will not be attractive to anyone. The first step to smelling good is to not smell bad.
The first step to smelling good is not to smell bad.
Wanna be something substantial with me.
Now, a video that caught my eye was this one, Female Manipulation Tactics Tier List by JBC Too Cold. This guy also seems to make a lot of tier list videos, so let's see what this one is about. Also, since the video is 32 minutes long, let's just look at the most interesting parts.
Alright guys, this freestyle is dedicated to all the people watching this video who've been manipulated by these hoes in the past. Learn from your mistakes. This tier list is gonna expose all of them, but this is a freestyle. So, fuck women, she didn't reply to my message.
You know what, let's take his advice from the video and skip this part.
First of all, you guys have to understand why women manipulate in the first place. I don't want you guys to be fucking bitter and sad about the manipulation because it's going to happen regardless. And I know there's going to be a fucker in the comment section saying, oh bro, but it's not all women who manipulate, it's only the low quality ones. No, it's all of them, okay? There's just levels and extents to each one. Yes, some women are going to manipulate far less than some other ones, right? But at the end of the day, basic manipulation, which I'm gonna go over, it happens by every single woman. And the best thing you can do as a man is equip yourself with the knowledge to be able to deal with it and handle it, because if you don't, you're going to get swallowed up. It's either you're the one doing the manipulating or you are getting manipulated, okay? I don't give a fuck about you guys talking about, no, I want a relationship where, you know, it's perfectly equal between the two of us and both of us are fucking, you know, in harmony and love. That shit doesn't exist. Well, it does exist in fucking Disney Channel. That's where it exists.
Okay, he isn't necessarily wrong in saying that low quality women aren't the only ones who manipulate, because even women of status can misbehave and act inappropriately. While there are different levels of manipulation, that still doesn't mean that all women manipulate. It just means that women's social status doesn't exclude her from engaging in manipulation. Very different.
Pulling away, very effective strategy from women. Most guys fail this. How do you not fail this? You not fail this
by not even giving a fuck, by either, like I said, being content being alone, not giving a fuck because you're doing MMA, you're doing your hobbies, you're playing video games, you're going to university, you're making money, you have a business. What time do we have for these girls? Seriously, if they pull away, you shouldn't even notice. You literally shouldn't even notice. Now, obviously, you're gonna notice. It's gonna sting a little. Like, we're all human beings. It's okay to admit, yeah, she pulled away, it kind of hurt my ego, but that's all it is. It's just something that hurts your ego a little bit. So I want you guys to just be chill and normal with this. Pulling away, unfortunately, it's a Jezebel level tactic. Most guys fall for this and they don't know how to be calm and chill. I'll tell you guys something, man. Usually when they pull away and they realize that you're not needy and you're not investing, they always come back. If they don't, it means that they were never even that interested in the first place. And why would you want somebody who doesn't want you? Like, that doesn't make sense. So when they do this pulling away shit, be calm. Let them pull away.
Pulling away. I mean, again, he is not necessarily wrong, but take a look at these boxes below here. Gaslighting, making you jealous, playing dumb, and crying. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is just basic advice that most people already are familiar with. We don't even need to watch the rest. Here, just take a look at this completed tier list. I mean, seriously, what if I made a video like this? Here are top 4 ways to become an A student. Number 1, make sure to study. It is very important because you will learn a lot. Number 2, always submit your assignments on time. This will show discipline and that you want to learn, making the teacher give you a higher grade. Number 3, be on time. It's very important that you don't miss your lessons because valuable information can be lost. Number 4, participate. It is important that you raise your hand and engage in the classroom, just like the alpha gorilla. Our next and last video that we will be looking at is from this guy with 51,000 likes.
Then why do you give me more? Babe, I know.
A woman's biggest weakness. The key thing in any man-to-woman relationship is to keep her chasing for your validation. And the honest truth is, it takes a certain level of game to keep her interest level high in you.
It takes a certain level of game. Not anyone can be rude and disrespect another human being by being manipulative. You need to be a special kind of person to do that.
And the best way to do this is through uncertainty. Uncertainty is a woman's weak spot.
It's not. It's food. Here's food.
It's pretty much the opposite of validation. So stop texting her all the time, stop always wanting to hang out with her, and stop opening up to her about liking her.
Yeah, we get it. Stop trying too hard with a woman like that hasn't been said a million times on the internet already. So I guess that was that for today. We've now looked at men giving advice to men and women giving advice to women, and found out that dating advice is trash on both sides. Far from reality and even further from God, which as we know here is punishable by death. But with that being said, if you have made it this far into the video, thank you for watching. I wish you nothing but the best. May your dreams be monumental, and until we meet again.
Is to keep her chasing for your validation.
You are insecure. Biggest red flag of all time.
You have to detach, you have to not care.
Think of the alpha gorilla that gets all the female.
Trying to play games, yeah, she trying to leave me guessing, guess.